everybody. It's been a little while since I made a video. It's actually been a month and 1 day since I did the big chop. So far, the feedback that I've gotten has been pretty good. I think a lot of what I get at work from the ladies at work is a lot of them are curious about the whole process of going natural. Of course, there are a good many. I wouldn't say a huge amount, but there are, several women who are already natural at work. In my actual department, I want to say maybe the second one to go natural, actually, in my department. But of course, in the office, in the whole office complex, there's several people. But a lot of the feedback that I'm getting is ladies who will say, "Oh, you went natural, and I wish I could do that, but I can't do it because, I don't have the grade of hair you have. You have a good grade of hair." But, of course, that's hilarious to me, and I take that as my opening to go in and kind of start informing them of what I've learned, from the YouTube videos about natural hair and what our hair naturally does and the curl patterns and all that. I reference them or refer them to YouTube. I give them the names of certain channels that were very helpful to me so that they could just see, whether they decide to go that route or not. I'm still excited about it because, it's amazing to me, this whole process, because I was totally ignorant about what our hair could do. So I do get that a lot. So far, so good. I mean, for a while I was transitioning, because I didn't have a relaxer since, I want to say maybe since a little bit before Thanksgiving of last year. So, when I was starting to transition and I was getting more new growth, I was doing the 2-strand twist and the Bantu knots to just, give me like that kinky look. Then I got fed up and just cut it out. My hair, as you see in my other videos I posted, that kind of, freaked out my sister, and my husband was looking concerned, and some of my friends at work who are a little bit older than me, they were freaking out. Whatever, don't care. I chopped it out because I was tired of it. I was ready to be natural. So far, so good. I love the whole wash and go thing. That works for me. And so I'm still experimenting with a lot of products. The main product that I use right now is the Eco Styler gel with olive oil. I did get some of Carol's daughter's hair milk for my leave-in conditioner. And, I have some other products, too, that I'm experimenting with. I'm not at a point yet where I could identify, what are my quote-unquote staple products. If I had to name one that's probably going to end up being one of those, it would be the Eco Styler gel with olive oil. So I'm still in the experimenting process. I am loving it. I am enjoying it. I am having a good time. I am loving my natural hair. I've done, of course, relaxers. I've done braids. I've done weaves before, but primarily how I would wear my hair when I had chemicals in it would be a shortcut, or I would have braids. And for me, the braids damaged my edges. A lot of that, I think, was my doing, because I would not go back when I was supposed to go back and get the edges redone and that type of thing. I think some of it would have come out anyway, even if I had done that, just because of how tightly it was braided. But I probably added to the problem. But nevertheless, I love having my own hair where I can get to it. I can wash it. I can wash my scalp. I just love it. So it's a little frizzy right now because I did a wash and go maybe 2 days ago, and my daughter's kind of been playing in my hair. So you might can see a little bit about how the curls are. I'm not really sure at this point how well it's showing up because, like I said, my baby has been playing all in my hair, so anyway. But I'm loving it. And on the weight loss issue, I'm still working on that. I'm actually going to walk either 2 miles tonight on my treadmill, or I'll get up in the morning and do it. I haven't weighed myself in about 3 weeks, So I've got to rev that up a lot. I was looking at Black Onyx's video about her boot camp effort with her weight loss, and you know, she was really talking a lot, sincerely and genuinely, about how, you know, what her challenges are and that type of thing. And you know, when I look at her, I think she said she went from maybe a size 14 to a size 9, I think she is right now. And, you know, she still has some concerns. So, you know, me being on the far extreme end of that, needing to lose a whole lot of weight, so I'm far removed from the stage that she's in. But even with that being the case, you know, the concerns on a lot of levels are the same. You know, I have friends who, you know, in my view, they are fit. I mean, they are really fit. You know, could wear anything, look good in it, and that type of deal. But, you know, they still have their problem areas, too, that they're concerned about. So, you know, she was expressing a lot about how she felt, and I don't dismiss her feelings at all. I would even say, you know, being someone who is in a position now where I have a lot of weight to lose, to, yeah, you know, hey, cut it off at the pass, do what you got to do, stop it now before it gets too far out of control, and, you know, just do what you got to do, because that is most certainly what I plan on doing. And one other thing I just wanted to talk about with the whole natural hair thing again. You know, before I actually went natural, of course I would see people with natural hair because I had braids. So I would see people, you know, of course in the community at work with kinky twists and the whole 9, dreads, braids, and so on. But, you know, one of the things about going natural is that you embrace this idea of, like, reclaiming, you know, your authentic self as it relates to your hair. And it's amazing to me, though, that after I went natural, just how aware I became of the images that are in the media of women, African-American women, with natural hair in magazines and mainstream commercials. There are a lot of images of us with natural hair. It's almost like when you buy a car and, you know, you don't really see many of maybe that given car, but then once you get it, you, like, see it everywhere. So I think there's something profound within that because, you know, sometimes we can say, oh, well, you know, we're only being presented primarily one way and, you know, it's contrary to our authentic self and all that. And I'm not saying, of course, that does happen. But I do think that it is interesting to see that once I was connected to my natural self as it relates to my hair, how consciously aware of the other images I was personally. And there are a lot of images of natural women, natural hairstyles with mainstream media. And that is just interesting to me. So I think it makes you want to, I don't know how you would challenge yourself on what you don't know, but I think it may just make you just want to be open, not as it relates only to hair, but on other things, just open to questions about maybe what actually is and just trying to open your horizons, because once you're specifically connected to something, it's in your face and it's there and you see it and you notice it. But the fact of the matter is, it was there all the time. So that's just interesting to me. So I'm just still thinking about that. But anyway, I'm going to knock this weight out, y'all. I am not playing. I mean it. I mean it. You will be looking at this video some months from now and you're going to be like, oh my God, girl, you slimmed down so much. Watch now. I'm not playing. Watch. I'm showing you. But anyway, that's it for tonight. I hope everybody's doing well. And I'll be back with y'all, talking with y'all soon. And I already have my tickets to go see Maxwell and Jill Scott in Atlanta. Yes, I do. I've already seen Maxwell like twice in less than a year. But, you know, what can I say? I love Maxwell, and I definitely love Jill Scott. So the two of them together, yes, I will be there. But anyway, that's it. Good night, and talk with y'all soon.